Hey guys, an update on the S&P 500. Yeah, not a nice way to close the week, I think. Like this level, the point of control, the FIB level didn't do anything at all. Let me check how I took this point of control here. Yeah, it's from the whole range, so not nice to see this. The good thing is on the daily, it is on lower volume still. We are in oversold territory, but it can still push down more. Okay, look at last year. It stayed in the oversold territory for a while. I think now it really depends on the war. If Trump announces a ceasefire, this will pick up very quickly again, I think. If he doesn't, this will probably grind down, and then the next zone is around 6,000, okay, where we have a point of control of this range, where we have this breakout, which we never backtested, and then the 0.382 FIB at 6,100. Now, on the weekly, the volume is not nice. Okay, it's still lower than here, so that's maybe good, but it's higher, an increase compared to last week. I wouldn't want to see that. Also, the structure here, you see these wicks from the upside, clearly showing a lot of selling pressure here. Nearing the oversold territory here as well. Last time was last year, and then the previous time was in 2022. So yeah, and here you can see it more clearly, this breakout candle. We never filled this back down. Maybe it's gonna go towards that, okay? I think that's all I've got to say. What I did locally is also adjust this 618 here. If this is an ABC indeed, and this is a 1-2 setup, I'll zoom in a little bit. AB and then 1, 2, 3, wherever this finishes. Okay, from this wave 2 to this wave 3. Once we hit this, your wave 4 of this internal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be invalid. Okay, so that's just something I want to keep on the chart. And then yeah, really eyes on Trump this weekend. I think if something happens, this can easily recover very fast. Okay, and I'm still leaning towards it's almost over. If we look at Nvidia, let's just quickly look at all of the Max 7 stocks. Amazon not yet, but discount can now go. The 112 is invalid. Also was already looking weak, but now it's confirmed it. This one should now take the low, I think. And then I'll change the count into A, B, and then this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With doing that, we have the proportions here matching each other better. So take this low, and then we'll test this gap here and the 0.618 taken from the April lows of last year to here at around $193, $194, okay? The gap is this one, as you can see here. Meta, moved down into both boxes. If this is an ABC, we want to see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So still, even if we get the bounce here, I think maybe one more low is possible. If it's a WXY, then this is an ABC and it's also already finished. But with how deep and how aggressive this has gone, I'm leaning more towards it being a wave 3. So now then a wave 4 and a wave 5 would still be possible, okay? But I mean, this will range here for a little bit. I think maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday, because it's so oversold. It will, take some time. And of course, if Trump announces a peace deal and maybe the market relieves a little bit, then we might not get this 4-5 pattern, because this was already a very significant drop and very fast drop. Sometimes you don't get the micro moves, especially if like some big announcement happens. But definitely pressure on Meta with the court stuff as well going on. Then Nvidia finally took these lows. Like, finally, I've been saying it for months, and now we are approaching this 1-to-1. If this does not show any strength, then we will visit the next one at 155. Okay, if this happens, I think it will drag the stock market then with it to that next level that we talked about at 6,100. Okay. Apple, yeah, still the same. I'm leaning more towards taking the low, and then 237 is a level to watch. The Nasdaq also, this point of control didn't really do anything. Almost in oversold now, and we are maxing out these targets here for the C wave and the Y wave from the WXY and the internal ABC. So yeah, it's all up to Trump, but it would be nice to get some strength on Monday, okay, and then to look at it all again. Google, yeah, pushing towards this one here. Then yeah, this might be also an ABC instead of a WXY. So A, B, and then a C wave with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll decide that once we get a reaction here. If I see a clear 3-wave move, then we'll change it into a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside an ABC. Still, regardless, the 1-to-1 here at 271 is important, with this one at 262. Below that, maybe it's wise to add this one also already, the point of control of this range, at $252. Very oversold. Last time Google was this oversold, I mean, with 24, was here in 2022. Maybe not even, and then before that it was in 2019. So yeah, it will recover very, very fast, I think, once the war is over. By the way, now that I'm looking at it like this is taking a long time, okay? So we could argue that this is done actually. 4, 5. 4, 5, and then that this is an ABC or something like that. I think this makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, I think so. I'll make a separate video on Google as well, but this is looking maybe a little bit better. Yeah, the internal, I will look at it for the Google video. For now, let's just quickly look at Microsoft as well. Yeah, this one is really the worst looking. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 4, 5. Or we're gonna get one more and I'm missing one in here. A, B, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, maybe we get one more here to do this range here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside that third, and then now maybe another 4 and another 5. But very, very oversold, man. Look at the daily. RSI here as well. Like last time it did, it was, you can't even see it. Never, like maybe here in 2015, but not even that, I think. Maybe it's then also wise to pull some fibs from here to the top. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it's something like that, and then I'll toggle on the 0.5 to 0.618. Should this keep going down, we have this low here as well. Because like this can't be a 1-2 setup anymore here. That's just wrong. This has to be a whole move complete from this low to this high. And yeah, then the $344.90 level is the next fib that we have. And a target box I can't really calculate because this is, yeah, you can see it here better now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe internally, if it's a double 1, 2, we get one more, but this can also be finished. Okay, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with the highest volume inside this third. And yeah, that's it. Oracle looking like it's gonna take the low. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. Have a good weekend and see you next time. Bye bye.